What's up, dudes? Matt here with an Age of Sigmar Batrep. We are playing Disciples of Tzeentch versus Kharadron Overlords. We are playing Battle for the Pass. Real quick, my Tzeentch list is Screamers, Kyrek Acolytes, Flamers, Lord of Change, Kairos Fate Weaver is the general, 10 pinks, 20 blues, 1 spawn in reserve, and I am running the Morbid Conjuration Manifestation lore. And over to the Kharadron Overlords.
So there's 10 Argonaut Company, 10 Thunderers, Frigate, Brock himself, 20 Argonauts, 6 Engine Riggers, a Navigator, a Gun Hauler, and then we have Knave Black Talon and her buddies over here.
And you're running the
Aether Runner.
Or the Primal.
The Primal Energy Manifestations.
Yep, and your Aether Runner, so +2 to move for your boats. And then your relic is your relic and your heroic trait are the auto unbind a spell and plus 2 inches to range for infantry shooting, right?
Yep.
And mine is -1 to be hit wholly within the Lord Change's combat range, and the melee weapon or the melee ability where if he does any mortals or does any damage in combat, the unit becomes burning. I'm also playing Weird Flame Host, and my Lord Change is armed with the sword. Tzeentch was 2 drops compared to Kharadron Overlords 3 drops, so Kharadron Overlords will be going first. End of KO turn 1. They moved forward quite a bit, did seize the center, which they accomplished. Did a lot of shooting attacks into the blues, didn't quite take them down. Also killed a Screamer over there and a pink. I countering fired with my few remaining brimstones and managed to kill a what are they called? Thunderer, and then made them burning and killed another one. So it's 9 points for KO, 0 points for Tzeentch. Going into Tzeentch, turn 1. End of Tzeentch, turn 1. I got hold my own. I was pinned in a bit by the Overlords here. Didn't do a whole lot in shooting. I didn't kill a ton. My magic phase was less than ideal. But I did get hold mine, and then I teleported my acolytes, my Kharadron acolytes back there to take their land for 5 points. Did some scattered damage here and there. I guess I got to do damage to those guys for burning. So they take 3 more. So another one dies plus a wound. And then we're going into the roll off. Since KO went first, they can roll first. So I can see what I need to beat.
It's ridiculous house rules.
KO got a 1.
So
Tzeentch got a 4. I'm gonna have to think about it. You'll find out who went first momentarily. End of KO turn 2. They decided to do Slay the Entourage on the blue horrors right there, which they just managed to do by shooting with every single unit in their army. Scored hold both side objectives, their home objective, and their battle tactic for 9 points. So it is 18-5 going into Tzeentch turn 2. End of Tzeentch turn 2. I attempted to do Slay the Entourage, but that guy has 1 rune remaining, so did not get it. So I hold my own and score 1 point. So it is 18-6 going into the roll-off. Go ahead and roll.
let's see.
All right, going into KO turn 3. End of KO turn 3. Attempted Slay the Tyrant, but did some redeploying and just general negative to hits. Caused Lord of Change to live with half health remaining. But still scored the 2 side objectives and home objective for 5 points, so it's 23-6 going into Tzeentch turn 3. End of Tzeentch turn 3. I did Offering of Carnage, kill 2 units, and I killed Knave and the companions. also killed the balloon boys over here. And I finally got out and held an objective besides my own. So I scored, 7 points. So it is 23-13 going into the roll-off. You want to go ahead and roll? Over here. A 2. A 5. All right. We'll take the underdog double. End of Tzeentch turn 4. It was a good, lucky time for me to get the double turn. I did Offering of Carnage again, thanks to Tricky Kairos. Managed to kill the Knave's Companion Wizard, Deepkin. I don't know what her name is. Then I killed the Navigator. And I killed the Frigate as well, to score 9 points for both side objectives as well as my home objective going into KO turn 4. It is 23 for KO, 22 for Tzeentch. End of a quick KO turn 4. He did take their land and got it over there. And then is just setting up for a potential take the flanks going into the roll off. Tzeentch got a 3. KO got a 5, so we're going into KO turn 4. The current score KO turn 5. The current score is 28 for KO, 23 for Tzeentch. Okay, end of a quick battle round 5. KO won the roll off, elected to go first to score their 1 point. That was basically the max they could score. And then on the Tzeentch turn, I just did what I needed to do to hold hold my own, hold both flanks, hold the enemy, and then I did seize the center. There's a couple of units of horrors there. It looked pretty grim for Tzeentch. The lucky double turn bailed me out along with the just the bag of tricks that Tzeentch has as far as movement, the debuff from burning and from the -1 to hit modifier from the Lord of Change. Just all those things combined and doing the mortals over time allowed me to dig out of this game, and really is a good lesson in sticking with the game, because you never know what might happen, especially if you run a army with that just has a lot of tools. Kharadron Overlords also are very tricky. Had I not gotten the double turn, I think they would have actually easily walked away with the game, because they would have been able to score likely a 9-point turn on turn 4, and then I wouldn't have even been able to catch up at that point. But fun game. Thanks for tuning in.